Hi guys, welcome back to another Velodrome update video. So last week I actually postponed the video on Sunday, but this week I will be actually sharing this video on the Sunday again. So if you do like my updates on Velodrome, please do like and subscribe. So first of all, this is from my previous week. As you can see, it did actually respect the support which I did say that was a pretty good support or buy zone, as you can see from here. So that was around 9.65 cent, as you can see, and it is going up from here. We will discuss at the end that I will try to analyze the price and what is happening with Velodrome's overall price action, and of course I will try to predict the price as well. But I think as of now, this bounce back, let's see if it does this lose support again. I think we are most likely heading again lower, but we'll discuss it at the end. So beside that, we'll also look at Velodrome's epoch 107. As you can see, we are into 107, and I think that's going to be pretty interesting. So overall, I will try to cover what's happening with Velodrome in this week. So let's get started. So let's have a look at what is happening with Velodromes this week. So before we actually scroll down to their Twitter, I did actually separate the important posts, important updates. So first of all, we have their WETH USDC volume was pretty big one, as you can see. So they did beat Ethereum in 2-week volume. That's pretty good, I think, for Velodrome. And after that, we do have the biggest update for the optimism. So the base layer 2 experience is now even more secure with I think fall proofs, and stage 1 has arrived for the optimism, and I think that's big for all the layer 2s which Velodrome is actually aiming Velodrome is actually aiming to integrate. So as of now, we do have a lot of blockchains, a lot of layer 2s on Velodrome as well. So I think this update overall is pretty good for Velodrome in nature. So because we have Bob as well as Base and others actually implementing this, so I think that's going to be pretty interesting for Velodrome as well. After that, we do have epoch 107 update. So last epoch volume reached 300 million, which is a lot, with Slipstream contributing over 92% of the total volume. So that's pretty good. Of course, it's way lower than Velodrome, but I think still it's pretty impressive for the Velodrome itself. So beside that, if we do look at their Twitter, we don't have that much update. We only have LP rewards for the mod network, as you can see what's happening on the mod ecosystem. And after that, we have Velodrome's LP rewards. As you can see here, we have I think top racers last epoch were exactly protocol. We have Lido Finance, so that's big one. We have Synthetic as well, as you can see here. After that, we don't have, okay, so they did actually compare with Slipstream, which is over 453%, which is a lot, I think. And beside that, they have a Fractal Superchain proposal live. So they had, I think, some kind of proposal for there. Just a second, let's check what is it about. So Velodrome's on Fractal proposal for incentives for liquidity growth is now live on the snapshot. Okay, so that's pretty interesting. So they do have some kind of proposal going on, and as of now, there have been over 24 million FX votes. That's pretty a lot, and I think this will most likely end up by accepting. So we have actually, I think, Velodrome coming to Velodrome is coming to the Frax Finance, so that is going to be, I think, big one. So that is, I think, that will probably grow Velodrome even more. So I think that's pretty good for the Velodrome. After that, we do have again mod update. So they did a new launch of Inception LRT, so release checking platform, and we don't have anything beside that. Still overall fairly good updates for the Velodrome. So let's see their stats, what's happening there. So let's look at Velodrome's stats. So I think the best way to actually check the demand for the Velodrome is through their logs. If you just scroll down here, these are the logs, as you can see. So we do have this diagram for the separate logs. So last week we had around 1.6 million Velo locked, and after that we don't have anything any much. So we did have pretty good one in 103 epoch around 2.3 million, but it's not as high as these were when we saw over 27 million or even 24 million or even as high as 30 million, which was a lot. So as of now it seems like the overall demand for the Velo is down from this simple diagram, because this basically shows that how many Velo tokens are locked, and that means that is one of the best demand driver of the Velo overall. So that means as of now the demand is low for Velo. And if you look at other stats, I think most of them look fairly good, because if you just look here, the volume is doing pretty good overall, and I think that's going to actually that will most likely contribute Velo in the future. But as of now, I think what we need to see more Velo coin locked, and it does not seems like we have that much as of now. So if I think if we do end up surpassing, let's just say that even if we see 5 million or even more than that, I think the Velo could end up seeing the pump. But as of now, I don't think we have that as of now. So if you just look at the optimism, of course optimism's GVL is not doing that well. And if you just look at Velodrome, they did lose over 11%, so that's a lot. And if you just as of now, Velodrome is multi-chain. As you can see, it's available on Mode as well as Bob. So overall, if you do look Velodrome's GVL, it is going down. So as of now, I think on optimism it's around 125 million, and if we look at its GVL, beside that we have around some 3.8 million is on Mode and 2.2 million is on Bob. So that is, I think, not that much. If we did have around 9 million on Mode, but it's down to the 3.8, so that is a big downgrade. So I don't really like that. So overall, I think Velodrome is looking bearish as of now. So let's see what happens. I will try to analyze its price, and hopefully we have something there. But on paper or on their stats, I don't think there is that much demand for the Velodrome as of now. So looking at Velodrome's price section, I think the entry, or if you actually did put your order somewhere around, I think at this support around 9.65, this should have been a pretty good trade, as you can see. And I think we are most likely going to reject somewhere around 11 cents, because we don't have any news as of now. So if we had any more integration with other layer 2s, I think Velodrome could have actually end up hitting 14 cents or even higher. But if we do break this downtrend, which is actually a pretty big one, if you just look here, I think Velodrome could actually end up pumping, and I think we could easily hit 17 or 16 cents from this pump, because this is a perfect outbreak if it does happen. But it seems like as of now we don't have that many buyers in the market. If you just look at the volume is not that high for buyers, neither for the sellers. So I think we will have to probably wait for any good news from the Velodrome. As of now, I don't think we have any good news. So overall, I think if we do lose this support, and let's just say that Velodrome goes up as high as 11 cents and it rejects from here, I think we are probably heading towards 8.6 and 7.6 cent, and I think both of these entries are pretty awesome. So after that, if we do end up hitting these, I think we will most likely be able to break out from here, because these are pretty good entries, and I think there will be a lot buyers here. So let's see what happens. But I think the best entry for this coin are around somewhere 8.6 and 7.6. But if we do see a breakout from here, I think we are heading towards 14 cent. If we see more volume, I think we are easily heading towards 17 or 16 cents. So this was it. I hope you liked the video. I will be back with more. Thanks for watching.